And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Jack the Ripper, Part 5. In the last one, we finished helping Mr. Weaversbrook take care of the city press. And now, after freeing a dry dock, or a deep dock, from Jack's control, and then watching Jack's point of view, Evie has come to this building here. Looks like a brothel. Oh, no, it's the next murder scene. Mary Jane Kelly. Jack's latest atrocity must be his last. Evie searches for anything the monster may have overlooked, anything that will help her bring an end to the Ripper's reign of terror.
Monster. You damn monster!
Oi! You're not allowed in here! Evie! Get a hold of yourself! Go! Out!
Who is she? Tell me quickly!
Tell you? By what right? I am an officer of the law. I am not a member of your secret organization!
Listen to me! Jacob knows...
No, you listen to me. I cannot cover for you much longer. All the evidence points to your brother, your order, you. You need to deliver the Ripper's head on a spike soon, or I'm afraid there'll be nothing to stop my men from arresting you in his stead.
You'll have his head, even if it costs me mine.
A young unfortunate. By far the youngest at 25. Huh? Miss Kelly was found dead here at 10:45 this morning. Her throat had been cut, and her whole head and body mutilated in a fashion which defines the word hideous.
He removed her organs, her heart, her dignity. You want me to see you as she did? Imagine the terror she felt. Do you hurt women just to prove you're a man, Jack?
This is horrific, revolting. There are no words to describe the savagery displayed here.
The kettle is still warm. That is a lot of blood.
A straight edge on one side suggesting that an object blocked the splatter. The door was moved.
I can't make sense of these markings from this position.
There's blood on the door and a strange symbol that resembles the one above the body. The police must have moved the door when they arrived on the scene. Oh.
What's this? Jack must have left these markings for me.
My gift to you, Miss Frye, and more to come, unless you do as Jack says. Follow the trail of blood through the looking glass.
Jack wants me to return to the scene of his first crimes. I will do as you say, Jack, until I find you and send you to your own special hell.
What did you discover?
A message for me. The monster is going to lead me right to him, Inspector. I must return to the locations of the Ripper's first crimes.
Don't let your fury blind you, Miss Frye. I would not lose you, too.
If I do die, Inspector, I will take the Ripper with me. Annie Chapman was murdered near a cemetery in Whitechapel. I'm going to have to scare off this lot if I want to investigate in peace. Someone fought here. This is where Jack ripped the life from Miss Chapman's breast. The second victim of his hideous crimes. He cut off her ring finger. So where is the ring? Where does it lead? Damn it! Yet another one. Her assassin ring must be here somewhere.
Too much damn dust.
There's no way.
Jack wanted to be sure I'd find these rings.
What kind of creed cannot protect its own?
This message was intended first for my brother. Catherine Eddowes was murdered in a small square close to the train tracks.
Okay.
Messages without saying a word. Flowers for sale.
Looks like trouble is brewing.
Months ago, the president of our vigilance committee received half of poor Miss Eddowes' kidney, and the Ripper still runs free. Who will catch him? What are the police doing to protect the poor residents of Whitechapel from this assassin? What has the government done? Let us demand the closure.
I can feel it.
I must find the location where Jack murdered his other victim. That is a lot of blood. This is where Miss Eddowes breathed her last. Humiliated and degraded by Jack. He wanted to punish my brother.
Oh, what's this then?
I should follow these traces. Where does it lead? You monster. You murdered every assassin my brother turned against you and your insane creed.
This is what we saw at the beginning of the game. Or the DLC.
More blood splatter. Blood splatters. Signs of a struggle. Her assassin ring must be here somewhere. Jack must have left her assassin's ring here somewhere. Her assassin ring must be here somewhere. Her assassin ring must be here somewhere. 2 assassin's rings. Jack murdered 2 women here. 2 of Jacob's initiates.
Is that trouble?
How many more must die before you see the truth? P.S. Your brother didn't listen, so I gave him a double lesson. Your creed failed them, as it failed my mother.
Jack lived around here with his mother as a boy. That's where he's leading me. For Jack, only his mother's death counts as murder.
What's all that then?
Fresh cut flowers. Don't go on empty.
What is this place? The Ripper didn't murder anyone here. What?
I was born here, survived the madhouse and learned from the best, until he betrayed me. Come test your creed against mine.
Go to Jacob! Find Jack!
The murder of Jack's mother marks the day that the Ripper was born. And he blames my brother, blames the Creed for failing them. What's happening to me?
I should thank you, Evie. Jacob inspired my acts by his treachery, but it's your meddling that inspired today's masterpiece.
He's inside my head.
Where was Jacob? Gutted my mother. Where was it when they dragged me to the madhouse?
Am I losing my mind?
What kind of creed cannot
Face
protect
me, you
its own?
monster!
A dead creed, that's what.
Control yourself.
No! Please! Please!
The madhouse. Lambeth Asylum. Jack lures me through the looking glass.
All right. It's time for a family reunion.
And you'll never see anything like them again.
Jack prepares for Evie's arrival and eliminates the members of the medical staff with a living memory of his internment at Lambeth Asylum as a boy.
I must erase any trace of my identity. Time to pay a visit to my old doctor. It's time my old nurse paid for her negligence and abuse. Let's show Dr. Archer what a good surgeon I made. Nurse Whitney will scream for mercy, as I once begged for hers. Director Bradford will be happy to help me erase all mention of my stay in the hospital ledgers. Meet the Ripper! No one must ever know that I was an inmate here. Time to prepare for Miss Frye's arrival. Let's let the lunatics out for a stroll.
Oh, we've lost our minds now.
The more the merrier.
Here we go. And me not being a particular fan of horror. Ah.
Back to the beginning, eh, Jack? My brother freed you from this madhouse and made you one of us. I can't risk being spotted, or harming a single police constable. Jack's trail of death continues.
She's an intruder!
More of Jack's games. There must be other messages for me.
You will like your prize, but you must descend into the abyss to retrieve it.
In the basement. That is where Jack will spring his final trap. Jacob,
Welcome to the reunion, Miss Frye. There is a... Don't make me laugh. Pathetic. Try something else, perhaps. There is a sickness in this world, Miss Frye. It made our creed weak.
I can't overpower him. I need to get behind him.
But I am here now. I will... I think I made it. Cowering in the shadows, Miss Frye. Come out, sister. Join Jack. Hiding, are we? Ha! I learned all your tricks from your brother, assassin. As cowardly and inept as your... I lose patience with your child's play. Hiding, are we? Try something else, perhaps. But I am here now. I will tear into all sickness, all the rot and shit of this city, and rip it out. Jacob thought he could hide from me too. Come out, sister. Join Jack. Are you cat or mouse, Miss Frye? Cowering in the shadows, Miss Frye.
What?
Jack the Ripper cannot die! That woman thinks you're mad! Free yourselves! Kill that mad woman!
I know you blame Jacob for your mother's death, but nothing can excuse the horrors you've committed. Jacob was like a father to you, Jack. You have betrayed his trust and sullied the creed.
Show me your monster assassin! These lambs need slaughtering! You are weak assassin! A relic just like your precious creed. Coward. You face an assassin. My legend will live forever. You cannot kill. I will force men through time. I'll feed on men's fear until it breaks them. The Ripper's terror is eternal. You are weak, assassin! A relic, just like your...
I am not a monster! You will not make a monster of me! You will not make a monster of me!
We're the same, you and I.
Oh, Jack. You were an assassin, yes, but we are not the same. And that is why your memory must be erased for all time. Rest in peace now, Jack. You and your twisted acolytes. Jacob.
Miss Frye, what the hell happened here?
Nothing, Inspector. Nothing happened here. Trust me. Jack the Ripper's dead.
Inspector!
Now help me, Frederick. No one must ever know that Jack the Ripper was an assassin.
Inspector! The journalists are here!
I want those vultures gone this instant, is that clear?
It's over, Jacob. I'm here.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Jack the Ripper. For as short as it was, I think it was very well done. And unfortunately, this is the last time we see the Frye twins. Oh, very good. And what a musical score too. I'm gonna have to add this theme to my favorites. I wonder if there's any epilogue content. Hilariously, then it crashed. As soon as I asked about the epilogue content. So maybe. Back in Whitechapel, in Jacob's quarters. The Ripper's terror. Assassin's Intel 2. Our end shoot Cunningham Well, Harlan and I just finished a whirlwind tour of Western Europe, and it was not as romantic as I would have liked. Thanks for interrupting our fucking honeymoon, Bishop. And to make things worse, so far no sign of Grammatica and his lab. With Isabel Ardant dead and Abstergo Historical Research scrambling to replace her, the UK is crawling with soldiers from Sigma Team and Delta Team. It's hard to maneuver there, but it looks more like the closing ranks to heal. Rather than hiding something. Paris is clean. Since Sean blew up the lab, even Abstergo's not dumb enough to put a new one in the same city. We did notice that they seem very interested in the Syndicate business cluster, but as it doesn't relate to our current mission, we can't look into it. We're going to pass through Italy as we head east. I'm super excited, but poor Harlan has bad memories of Florence. Yes, Cunningham and Harlan were a MMA, an MMA boxer, assassin, lover couple. Yeah, from even as far back as Brotherhood, you could read about how they barely escaped Florence and Sigma Team. We've tried to send word to Nadine's brothers' people in Georgia, but we haven't heard back. So the silence is pretty worrisome. The chaos in that part of the world might make for a good cover for a lab. Fingers crossed. At the very least, my man and I will try to do some good while we search. Sorry we don't have better news. Our end. P.S. Tell Galena, don't feel too bad for not killing Berg. He's been on my shit list ever since he hurt Harlan. He's mine. Jasdeep Dami. Risk. No sign of Grammatica's lab in India. I am proceeding south through the various island nations to Australia. Abstergo's many subsidiaries continue to have a strong presence in Bangalore, and they are no doubt scrambling to make sure we can't pillage another set of genetic memories. With all due respect, I think the continued involvement of the Initiates is dangerous. They are not trained assassins. I am forever grateful that they helped rebuild our network and they proved themselves invaluable as data miners. So it's not a question of skill, but safety. I am an assassin who accepts the risk of my chosen calling and have trained hard to protect myself, involving a large number of civilians who simply happen to own a device connected to Helix, puts them directly into the Templar's crosshairs. I've seen firsthand what happens when civilians enter our world. It doesn't take long before things get messy. While I recognize the great threat Grammatica poses and our great need to do something about it, we need to find another way. Hilariously, they did, and we will not rejoin the Initiates as a player character, because we are going to return to the hallowed tradition of having an actual protagonist.
What are you doing up there?
Will wonders never cease? But as this segment of our journey in the Assassin's Creed Marathon comes to a close, it's finally time to cross Assassin's Creed Syndicate off of our list. And while I will miss it, I am excited to get to the next chapter. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, keep telling the stories.